So, what are we doing today, guys? EPCOT. We have a scavenger hunt to do, and Camilla and I are on a team together, and then Robin and Terry are on a team together, and then Sarah and Livy. And so Sarah and Livy, what's your team name?
The teens?
The kids? The teens?
Teens?
Okay. And then Mom and Robin, what's your
We're Team MILFs. I was gonna go with Team Dramatics.
Camilla, what's our team name?
We are Team Drunks.
Yes. So we should have been team winners, but
No.
you know,
Nope, that's not happening. Game on.
we'll have to see how that goes.
Game on. We got this. We can take you anywhere, anytime, any day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for the alcohol part.
Yeah.
That might be a problem. Yeah. Automatically get more points than you.
Yeah. Unless
want
you
it for
can
creative.
convince other people to.
We got this. We can do this.
Sarah's not shy.
Nope.
No.
17 is close to 21, right?
17 is close.
17 is close to 21.
Yeah.
I got closer to 21 than like Payton and I are.
We're also going to breakfast. We're waiting for an Uber right now, and we're gonna go to the boardwalk to have breakfast at Trattoria al Forno. So, pretty exciting day. We will get a bunch of photos today. We'll use the photo pass and get a bunch of pictures today.
Hello, and thank you for watching this video. My name is Payton, and I was the Bachelorette in this particular Bachelorette scavenger hunt. We went to the boardwalk for my very first time, and we ate breakfast at Trattoria al Forno. Before our reservation time, we got there a little bit early and were able to explore kind of around the boardwalk. It's kind of weird right now because there's no people there, but I would think, at least based on pictures, that normally this is pretty crowded. So here at our breakfast, we have everyone. There's Livy, Robin, Sarah, Camilla, and my mom and myself. And I think everybody had a really good breakfast at this particular location. It was definitely something that we would go back and do again. Quick yet important disclaimer: do not consume alcohol illegally. No parties under the age of 21 were drinking alcoholic beverages during the scavenger hunt. Their directions were to take a photo with someone else's drink in it, even if it was in the background. Also, always remember to drink responsibly. Though it may look like we are being unresponsible, we were mostly sharing drinks and closely monitoring our alcohol consumption and water intake along with food. No humans were harmed in the making of this video, and everyone made it back with no hangovers. Be responsible, drink responsibly. I promise you can still have fun. This is the card that we used. I'm not sure where Camilla found it, but I know she found it online somewhere, and it was really nice because it had this great map on it that was very useful when going around. So there's several different challenges that you could do. You have to take a picture of your team or someone on your team doing each of these things, or whichever things you choose to do, and then you know how many points you get. So task number 1 was a selfie with a character, which really wasn't that challenging because there were cavalcades and characters outstanding, but not quite the same as normal. However, all 3 teams were able to get a picture and got points for that one. That was 10 points. Task number 2 was to find a bride and buy her a drink. Obviously, the teens could not do this, but both Team Drunks and Team MILFs got this. I do believe that Team MILFs may have terrified someone, and I think Camilla also terrified a bride, but it's okay. Task number 4 is to find a hidden Mickey. The teens didn't really find a hidden Mickey. The Drunks did, and so did the MILFs. But I'll give points to everybody. Task number 5, posing in a phone booth. This one was pretty easy because it was like the first place that we went to right after we got in the park. Basically, everyone just separated, like we were all walking together, and then all of a sudden, everyone was separating and doing pictures, and it was actually kind of funny. Task number 6, take a photo wearing a sombrero. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one was a little bit more difficult, so Team Teens did not get this one. However, Team Drunks actually got a hat, and Team MILFs attempted with a sombrero behind them. Task number 7, take a photo wearing a fur hat. Again, a little bit more difficult. Team Drunks did actually get this one, and funny story, the cast members for the Canada Pavilion had to go in the back because they didn't have any of their fur hats out. So they did actually have to go in the back to get a fur hat and bring it back out to us, and then we made sure that nobody else was going to get one. We told them, if you see anyone else in these shirts, do not give them a hat. So Team MILFs had to somewhat compromise, I guess. with just putting fur from a coat on their heads. Not like that really counts, but I still gave them points for it. Task number 8 is a photo wearing a Viking helmet. Now, not everybody knew where a Viking helmet was, but all 3 teams were able to find something that resembled one or an actual Viking one, so all 3 teams got points. Task number 9, take a photo holding a beer stein. This one was pretty easy. Now, Team Teens, I don't think they knew what they were holding, but Team MILFs also held the same thing, so all 3 teams got points. Number 10, take a photo meditating in a Zen garden. Didn't really know where a Zen garden was, but Team Teens and Drunks were both able to find a place and do some meditation in the middle of the day, which was quite nice. Task number 11, take a photo dressed as a belly dancer. Now, this one was very difficult because they honestly did not have any of those belly dancing skirts around, so everybody kind of had to improvise, but all 3 teams got points for it. Task number 13, take a photo wearing mouse ears. This one was easy. Everybody got that. I mean, some people came wearing mouse ears. I didn't, but that's okay, so everyone got points. Task number 14, take a photo playing drums. This one was also a little bit more difficult because Africa didn't have their drums out, so had to compromise a little bit, but both Team Teens and Team Drunks got that. Team MILFs did not. Task number 15, take a photo eating a Mickey ice cream bar. So Team Drunks and Team MILFs both got a Mickey ice cream bar. Technically, Team Drunks did not eat it, they gave it to someone else, but that's still okay. Both got points. Task number 16, team photo in front of Spaceship Earth. This one was very simple. Everyone was able to get that photo, so everyone got the points for it. Task number 17, a team photo with a character. Again, this was very similar to the first one. However, there were some people who got more than one picture, and it was a team picture, not just an individual, so all 3 got points for that. Task number 18, a photo in every country. So here are all the countries. There's Mexico. Everyone got a photo there. Norway. Everyone got a photo. China. Everyone got a photo. Germany. Everyone got a photo. Italy. Everyone got a photo. Everyone got a photo in America. Everyone was able to get one in Japan as well. Morocco was good for everybody. Everyone got points for France. Everyone got points in United Kingdom. And only the Teens and Drunks got a picture in Canada. I'm not really sure what happened to the MILFs, but the MILFs did not get points for that one, so they are now in last. Task number 19/20 are getting a drink, snack, or riding a ride in every country. It's 10 points per drink or snack and 30 points if you get all of them. You are going to start seeing some duplicate photos because people did not take a photo that was just in the country without taking a photo of food or drink at the same time. So majority of these pictures are going to be duplicates, but that's just what you're going to have to deal with. In Mexico, all 3 had some sort of a drink. Now remember, the teens did not actually consume the alcohol themselves. So in this picture, you can see Livy with a drink, but it was not actually her drink. She just grabbed mine. Norway, obviously Team Drunks got a drink in Norway. Team MILFs just sat next to someone with a drink, but we'll still count it. In China, obviously, Team Drunks got 2 drinks and MILFs got snacks. Germany, only Team Drunks were able to get a drink in Germany, drink or snack. Same for Italy, only the Team Drunks got a drink or a snack. Actually, we got a drink and a snack. In America, there was Mickey bars for Team Drunks and the MILFs. Japan, the Drunks got, of course, a drink, and the MILFs got drinks and food. In Morocco, only the Drunks got a drink. In France, all 3 had some sort of snack or drink in a photo. And same with United Kingdom. In Canada, the teens and the drunks had a photo with a drink. Overall, right now we are at Team Teens having 126 points, Team Drunks having 212, and Team MILFs having 144. So task number 22 was to take a Scotch or Tequila flight. Only Team Drunks dared to take on this challenge. All right, so to win, we're doing the Tequila flight. Because nobody else is gonna do the Tequila flight.
And it's how many points? 10?
20.
20 points.
20 points.
First, they used hand sanitizer to clean their hands. Then they added in some salt and a lime.
Cheers to us dying.
No looking back.
This tequila flight is from Cava del Tequila in the Mexico Pavilion.
You're not supposed to hold it, right? You lick it, you already have one.
I didn't.
I saw.
I don't know my time. It was fine.
I know, but it was just like funny.
It worked. It worked.
To get it.
It worked.
I didn't know you were going to take the whole shot.
I didn't take all of it. There's still a little free.
Just a note, I highly recommend sharing the tequila flight, not taking it by yourself.
So there was a silver, a blanco, and a gold. I had the gold. It's pretty good. Probably. It's actually not bad.
You want this one?
This is like less than a baby shot.
You left me less than a baby shot.
I left you quite a bit more than that. Well, at least the lime is good. Do we want to get to lick the last one? What is the red one? It's not a shot.
It's like red sauce. Like a hot sauce to like calm everything down. I could be wrong.
I don't think a hot sauce would calm anything down.
Put your finger in it and taste it. It calms everything. I also asked for an extra lime and he gave me about 50 or 50. I'm putting my lime in the ring.
You do that. Do just for your benefit. You don't have to scram trying to get your. That looks mean.
That's fine.
I can feel it. Alright?
Yeah.
Last one. Cheers. That one hurt. The first two were fine. That one hurt. I guess that was silver. I guess I like the gold one best. So, we have it on video now.
I call it now. We won. We can edit this.
Cheers to your
My
empty
empty
Stein.
Stein that no one else bought. It was a extra point. So we won.
t-shirt.
We can edit this into us winning. This is our celebration.
Yeah.
Our tequila shots. Our painful tequila.
Definitely the winning shots.
Yes.
Get it? So funny. Now watch, we're probably not even going to be able to hear any of this because it's so far away.
Right. Or we're not gonna win.
Or we're not going to win. But I think we're going to have Mike tally it up. Still yet to be determined, but we will report back.
So that brings us to teens having 126, team drunks having 232, and MILFs having 144. Task 23 is a beer flight. This one was actually added later. It was not originally on the list, but both the MILFs and drunks got a beer flight, even though it wasn't on the list anyways. So we went ahead and added it and then added in the point. The bonus task was a drink, snack, or ride in every country. You got 10 points per drink or snack, and then 30 points if you got them all. This is the card from Team Drunks, and just to make it better, we actually spilled all 3 different types of alcohol. We had liquor, beer, and wine all spilled on our card by the end of the day. So it was very fitting for Team Drunks. And the final tally, Team Teens scored 126, Team Drunks scored 272, and Team MILF scored 154. So congratulations to Team Drunks for being the champions! So we told everyone that we would reconvene around 3 o'clock, even though that wasn't really the end of the day, at the American Pavilion by the fountain. However, whenever we got there, nobody was there, so we had to look around, try to call them, and figure out where they were. This is the fountain. Do you think they're later than us?
I don't know.
Or did they already?
Oh, Tara just called us.
Once they told us their location, that they were actually over at tables eating at one of the restaurants nearby. We went to go find them again so that we could go over all of the cards and see how everyone was doing. Now, originally, I guess we didn't make this clear, the plan was that we would be meeting together sometime in the afternoon, mostly to make sure that the teenagers were okay, they were alive, they were still in the park, so on and so forth, and to see how everyone was doing and how much more time they needed. However, like I said, we clearly did not actually communicate that very well, and so they all thought that we were supposed to be done by the time that we got together for lunch.
You guys were eliminated. You came in late.
Yeah, that's what the rule is.
That should be it.
We were 2 minutes late. We were at the fountain. You guys weren't even there.
Yeah.
6 minutes late.
Now
At the fountain.
we were at the fountain. You cheated and didn't go to the fountain.
I called you before
I
that.
didn't hear you. We were at the fountain.
Because your mother bought a bride a drink.
Oh, hey.
No, that doesn't count.
I bought her all her drinks.
That's a partner. Well, that
It's a lot of money.
That doesn't count.
We'll find another bride. There was like 2 or 3. I already saw them.
Bride kept going, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening.
At this point, we thoroughly discussed everything that was going on, what items on the list everyone had already done. Of course, the teens had not quite finished very many things. However, they were more interested in actually spending time at EPCOT, riding some of the rides, and in general, enjoying themselves rather than trying to find everything on a list. If you're going to do a scavenger hunt, or this scavenger hunt in particular, what I would recommend is not giving people a time in the middle of the day unless you specifically and clearly explain that it is only as a check-in to make sure that everyone's okay, no one is feeling sick. It's also a good time just to kind of build the competition a little bit between your friends and your bridal party, whoever is there. If you're doing it for a bachelorette party, highly recommend it. However, I would encourage those who are participating to still enjoy the day. We noticed that the difference between what Camilla and I did compared to what everyone else did was that they were running around like crazy just trying to get things checked off the list, whereas Camilla and I were actually enjoying our time as well. So we would get a drink, we would sit down, we would have our drink wherever, we might walk around a little bit, and as we were walking, we would find the various items on the list and not just be looking out for the specific items unless we knew it was around a certain area and we needed to get there. But in general, we enjoyed our time. We didn't just rush to finish. This was still back when you could not walk while eating or drinking. You had to be stationary in order to remove your mask and eat or drink food. That made it a lot more challenging to complete a scavenger hunt like this because it is heavily focused on the food and drink. So during normal times, it would be a lot easier to get this done sooner in the day. But during this particular time, we did have to stop to eat or drink at every single place that we went, and that didn't exactly make it very easy. The park was not as crowded as I have seen it because of the low number of people that were able to get into the parks. However, it still was difficult to get around, and it was even more difficult to find a place to actually stop and sit, especially if you were looking for a shaded spot or something in air conditioning. If you're going to EPCOT for a bachelorette party, or really any type of party, and you have a good number of people that are going with you, the scavenger hunt is pretty amazing. I would definitely do it again. But I would just make it clear to everyone in your party that if you do have like a lunchtime or a reconvening time in the middle of the day, that it's strictly to reconvene. It doesn't mean that you have to be completely finished by that point, but also to still encourage them to enjoy themselves, go on the rides, sit and have a drink or eat your food, get in air conditioning when you can, and go to the shops, especially if it is someone's first time being at EPCOT. They need to know that it's okay to take their time and really enjoy the park while you're also doing the scavenger hunt. The scavenger hunt in my brain was kind of just to get them to see things that they may not have seen if I didn't tell them to go look at it. Like going into the shops trying to find something for a belly dancer or a sombrero or trying food from 13 different countries. Not everyone would do that on their own. So by doing the scavenger hunt, you are getting people into areas that they may not have normally gone. It also really helps breaking up into partners so that you don't have this large group of people that you're trying to go around Epcot with. And we did still do some things together as a whole group. So we still had an awesome time. We got some pictures done with the photo pass. The teens had a blast and really connected, which was awesome. The moms also had a blast. So I think it was definitely something I would do again. I would just make sure that those parameters and the expectations are set so that people don't feel like they're rushed and they're still able to enjoy their park, because I know that the teenagers, and I believe the moms were the same way, felt like by 3 o'clock they were done doing the scavenger hunt because they were not enjoying Epcot. So those are my 2 cents. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button at the bottom there. You can also follow us on Instagram. We do post more frequently to Instagram than we have been on YouTube. We also have a TikTok now, which you'll see in a lot of our Instagram posts. Follow us, follow our TikTok. There are going to be a lot of videos coming up. We just got back from our honeymoon, so the wedding video is coming out, all of our honeymooning videos, everything will be coming out soon as I can get them out. And if you're here watching, thanks for not giving up on us, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. Bye!